my theme music. Every good hero should have some.
That's right. This is Tim with Online Big Blue, bringing you the best in New York Giants sports talk and entertainment. And you always have to have that theme music. You always have to have that start. You have to have that kick in. You have to get everything pumped and ready. Why? Because it's the New York Giants 2021 season. I'm excited. I'm excited today because the Knicks won. I love the Knicks, man. I mean, I love the Giants, but the Knicks are like my team. Basketball was my passion. I was never tall enough to excel in the sport. I had skills on the post, but nobody wanted a 6'2" center. But you know what? We're going to get into some Giant news. We're going to get into some bold predictions, and we're going to do this show, and we're dedicating it to ECK Sports. It's the young man's birthday today, so happy birthday, ECK. He had requested a show, so we're going to do a show request just for him. And the show we're going to do is the way too early bold predictions for the New York Giants in the 2021 season. Before we get started, though, I want to talk about the new host. I think we should do an introduction to the new host, and I think we're going to do that right now. Sorry, we had to drop out on the mic there, and the new host introduction is going to be me. Why? Because I'm not going anywhere. I had some conversations with some people, had some great emails that came in. One gentleman sent me a wonderful email, actually, about why I shouldn't quit and why I should continue doing what I do because I love the Giants and I love the teams. And you know what? I love my subscribers. And he was right. It's not that you're letting the haters win because the haters don't bother me. It's the people behind the scenes that stab you in the back. But you know what? I never really cared about those people in life, so I'm not going to care about them now. I'm going to care about the people I know. I'm going to care about the people that care about me. And I'm just going to move on with that. So you know what? We're going to continue this show. We're going to move it on. We're going to just keep rolling. We're going to see how long it goes. Maybe it goes a year. Maybe it goes the entire season. I don't know. But we just need to keep moving because you know what? We are Giant fans. We love this team, and that's just what we do. Let's get into the New York Giants, and let's talk about some way too early bold predictions. First of all, I want to talk about some of the Giants signings. Calvin Benjamin, Corey Clement. If you really think I'm going to do a video on those guys getting signed, you're got to be crazy. There's nothing to do a video on. There's nothing there. They always say there's no there. They're going to be in the camp. They make the team great. If not, they're just some guys that they signed in rookie minicamp. Not even worth our time. Not even worth our time to talk about right now. But what we do want to talk about are the way too early predictions for the New York Football Giants in the 2021 season. And I'm talking these are way too early. I mean, like, beyond early. I mean, there's like, you open up your Christmas presents on Christmas Eve, that's early. Making these predictions is like opening up your Christmas presents on Easter. But we're going to do it because, like I said, ECK Sports requested it. And I'm good. And you know what? I actually had a couple. I had a couple of them in my mind. Bold prediction number one for the New York Football Giants. Saquon Barkley comes back healthy and rushes for 1,000 yards. I know it's not sexy. I know it's not, people are going to be like, well, that's what we were expecting from him. Okay, he's coming back from an ACL, guys. We need to make sure that he is healthy and he has full confidence and trust in that knee. If you've had ACL surgeries, and I've had multiple, and played, you know, a lot of what happens coming back from the injury is not physical, it is mental. It is having your ability to trust or having your mindset to trust your ability and to trust that the rehab that you put in is making you stronger, better, and faster. That is to me a lot of times more than half the battle. If you have a good mindset for physical therapy, and it looks like Saquon Barkley, of course, does, the rest of it is going to be mental and it's going to be trusting that what you did and the effort that you put in for those 9, 10, 12 months has paid off and your knee is stronger, better, and you're faster than you were before. That is the key. And I think the key on that is going to be him rushing for 1,000 yards. I think he's going to start off slow. I don't think he's going to turn into the Saquon Barkley we remember from his rookie year. I just have a feeling that he's going to start off slow. He's going to build that trust, and then he's going to kick it into high gear. Second bold prediction. The gentleman that's right now you're staring at, Mr. Ojulari. I'm slating him in for Defensive Rookie of the Year. I can see it. I can feel it. He has this look about him. Look at those eyes. He has this quiet intensity. And he's going to play a lot. I think that's more the other reason. I think he is going to be on the field quite extensively because of the fact that we need an edge and we need someone that can fill into the linebacker position, and he can do both. I don't think he's going to have a plethora of sacks. I don't think he's going to have 12, 15 sacks. I could see him easily getting 7.5 to 8 sacks, but I would feel that he is going to be more of an asset because of his versatility. That he may have 7.5, 8 sacks, and I could see 50 to 85 tackles. Because I think he's going to be on the field that much. And I have a feeling that he can drop into coverage and make the plays that we need him to make. Now, that's going to be a tall task for a guy that's going to just be coming into his rookie season. But he has the pedigree. And if he's truly healthy, and he does not have a degenerative knee issue, he's the steal of the draft. He really is. 150% the steal of this draft. So pencil it in for the way too early bold predictions. Ojulari, Defensive Rookie of the Year. Bold prediction number 3, or bold prediction number 3. Daniel Jones will be benched at least twice this season for poor play. I'm not saying that he is not going to have a good or average season. Not saying that whatsoever. He will be the starting quarterback if healthy throughout the entire season. But I feel that there will be times in certain games that he will be riding the pine for a series or two. Why? Because of the fact that this is chips to the middle of the table all in season. And I think the leash is going to be short for Daniel Jones with Joe Judge. And I don't think he'll bench him for entire games. I don't think he'll bench him for entire halves. I think he will bench him for a few series here and there, only to get his head straight and get things figured out. Now, I'm not saying that he is not going to, don't bash me in the comments. I'm not saying he's not going to excel. I'm not saying he's not going to do well this season. I'm not saying any of that crap. What I am saying, though, is he will need a moment or two to reflect. And Joe Judge is in a win now mode because of the fact that what they've done with the salary cap and what 2022 could possibly look like. And in some ways, Joe Judge is fighting for his job. And I know that's weird to say after one season. But if Dave Gettleman gets fired, let's say the Giants win only 4 games and Gettleman gets fired. The new GM that comes in is going to want to handpick his own head coach. The job is not attractive. If you are told by ownership, you can only take this job if you keep the head coach. No quality general manager would want to look at that situation and say, oh, yeah, I think I want to do that. I think I want to be told what to do and lose with a guy that has already lost 2 years in a row. So Judge has to make this season count. And I think the way he feels in his mindset is that he will have the ability to bench Daniel Jones and just have him look. Sometimes, and I've said this before, it's not a bad thing to get benched for a series or two. You just need to have a look. Bold prediction number 4. Mr. Tony will return for a touchdown, a kick, a punt, and a field goal. He will return a punt and a kickoff for a touchdown. Not in the same game, but in the season, he will return at least 1 punt and 1 kickoff for a touchdown. I think he has that electric ability to do that. I don't think it's asking too much because again, he is going to play a lot of special teams. There's no doubt about that in my mind 100%. He's going to have to play a lot of special teams because I don't know if he's going to get on the field right away. He's going to be a gadget guy for a little bit. But he is going to be a solid special teamer. And I have a prediction that he will run back 1 punt and 1 kickoff for a touchdown this season. I'm not saying how many receiving yards he's having. I'm not saying how many receiving touchdowns he's going to have. I just have a feeling that is what's going to happen. Call me crazy. Of course, I was crazy last year because I said Daniel Jones was going to throw for over 4,000 yards. Yeah, I was barely half that. Bold prediction number 5. This is a good one, guys. Bold prediction number 5. If the Giants stay healthy, if Daniel Jones progresses and he is somewhere between Eli Manning and Kerry Collins, and if we have a top 10 defense, the Giants will go to the playoffs. Those are the ifs. And I have one last bold prediction. This is a good one. Bold prediction number E, because I forgot what number we were talking about. Evan Ingram will be traded before the start of the season. I don't know why. I don't think Kelvin Benjamin's going to come out and be the tight end, the tight end of the future, because we have no idea what he's going to be. I just have a feeling that Joe Judge, Dave Gettleman, and ownership is just going to have enough with him. They're going to try to get what they can. They don't want to be accused again of not bringing back assets for players that they're not bringing back anyways. And I have a feeling that there will be an injury somewhere to a tight end in training camp, and Evan Ingram will be on his way out. ECK Sports, that one was for you, our way too early bold prediction shows. As you can all see in the top of the corner of the screen, we're going to have a new, a new group, I guess we'll call it. A new private chat, maybe. It's going to be called the MetLife Mafia. That's going to be our logo. I'll tell everyone how they can become a part of it. I'm not going to ask you for any money. We'll make it a thing where maybe it'll just be the core subscribers, some of the core subscribers, and some of the people that send me emails. But I'm gonna do like a little private section, so we can have some private videos. I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet, but I'm not gonna charge anybody, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But don't worry about it. I must be the only giant YouTuber that turned down Manscaped. Seriously, when you watch it pop up, Manscaped. I turned them down. I said no. I don't do this for money. I do this because I'm a fan. I do this because I have passion, and the passion's back. There was actually some great emails from people that really made me think and ponder my decision. And there was one gentleman who sent me a very eloquent email. I'm not going to embarrass him or say who he was because I don't know if he wants me to. But he just phrased it out that, sometimes you and I try to explain to him, it wasn't the haters and the people that leave the nasty comments that bother me. It's just a backstabbing within certain people. And that's just the way it is. And then, you know what? He basically spelled it out for me. And then another friend of mine said something, and then another person emailed me and just said, listen, you don't care. And that's what you have to go with. You don't care in life. Why are you going to care about what someone that you barely know, who you met on YouTube, who stabs you in the back? Why would you even care about that? And they're right. I don't care. So I'm back, people. I'm back with a passion. I'm doing Knicks stuff. I'm doing Giant stuff. We're going to try to get out to the training camp. Hopefully we can. We're going to try to get out to all the preseason games like we always do. We're going to film it from the sidelines like we always do. And we're going to have some fun this year. So just remember, again, this is Tim with Online Big Blue, bringing you the best of New York Giant sports talk and entertainment. And as always, if you could if you subscribe, if you're in that place, you know what that means. That'd be awesome.